Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to discuss how we can deploy a GPU intensive VM on Azure Cloud and how we can run our open source LLMs on top of it. So uh, basically, first of all, we have to request a quota for a GPU intensive VM because by default the quota will be allocated as 0. So we have to raise a support request in Microsoft Azure portal or in AWS also for asking to increase the quota for that particular VM. So uh, I will show you how we can deploy a VM and how we can run our open source LLMs on top of it. So firstly, we'll have to visit the Azure portal, then we'll go to our create resource page and then we'll select a virtual machine creation. We'll deploy with basic details because it's just a demo part. So yeah, so resource group will select a new resource group like AI will be there. Virtual machine name is gen AI 01. Reason we have basically selected East US because most of the GPU capabilities are available in East US region only, like USA and all of things. So uh, basically, most of GPU intensive workloads are available on that particular location. If you select any other particular location, so that location will not have GPU capability. So because of that reason, we have selected East US as our reason. Availability option, we didn't require any availability because it's just demo part. Security, we require only basic security because we are going to delete this VM after this demo. We'll go with Windows 2022 data center edition because I will show you how to deploy LLMs on top of Ollama on Windows. So we'll stick to that. Basically, we have two types of VMs available. So this NV4AS VM is having AMD GPU, while NC4AS is having NVIDIA Tesla GPU. So we'll select that VM only. Username will select ID -TRT 0R. Administrator and password will okay. Inbound not required, and licensing will also go with this particular licensing. So you can see that approx 45,000 will be the cost for per month for this VM. This will keep it as default. 127 GB is enough. This one locally redundant storage premium SSD. Okay. Okay. Networking will require a public IP also. VNet is okay. Default basic. Public inbound allow. Okay. We'll select this one because after deleting a VM, we also we didn't have to delete this IP and next individually, so it will get deleted with this VM only. We'll create it. I think it's all. Approx 46,000 will be the cost because this disk is also premium SSD disk also there. So yeah, or you can say 59 rupees per hour will be the cost for this VM. So we'll create this VM and then I will show you how we can utilize GPU on this particular VM. It will take some time because it's going to deploy the VM on our Azure cloud. Okay. So basically, we have to install one particular extension in this Azure, from this Azure portal itself. There is one NVIDIA GPU driver extension which we need to install it so that it will install necessary GPU drivers on top of our machine so that we can utilize the GPU inside that. So I will show you once our VM got created. We'll show you. Okay, this is our VM. I think public IP is also assigned. We'll be utilizing this public IP for RDP. Okay, okay, it's VM is deployed. Okay, so basically, if we want to check if a GPU is there or not, we can verify with I think uh, there is different from different section we can verify it. Firstly, we'll verify it by running some command in our command prompt like NVIDIA -SMI. So this will not work because we haven't installed the extension. Then we'll go in our this management also, device manager, and then we'll see if GPU is there or not. Okay, we'll go to display drivers. You can see that this NVIDIA Tesla GPU is not shown here. Okay, so we'll need to install the extension. For that, we'll have to go to. I will uh, I will show you from home page itself. We have to go to home. Then we'll have to go select our VM that we have deployed recently. In that VM, we have to scroll down and go to extension plus application. Here we can add our NVIDIA extension. We have to search from NVIDIA GPU driver extension. We'll have to select it and we'll have to deploy it from portal itself. We need not to download any drivers on our VM from internet. We can install from this portal itself. It will take some time because it will basically it will goes to deploy the required NVIDIA drivers on top of our machine. I will show you that we can see some of the tasks in our task manager, how it's working. Okay, you see this Microsoft Edge installer is there. Like that way, this NVIDIA will also show. Okay, it will take some time. This deployment is created. Okay, go to GenAI, deployment succeeded. Now it will take some time for the installation part. You can see that our deployment is GPU driver for Windows deployment is succeeded. It will depend solely on our machine. You can see this package launcher is there, so it will install the required drivers for our uh, VM. It will take some time. Once these driver got deployed, our VM will automatically going to be rebooted. So in that way, you can confirm that the GPU driver is installed properly. Installation is going on. So basically, these GPU drivers are very intensive. So it will take some time for this driver to get installed. And once the installation is completed, this VM is going to be rebooted automatically. So by that way, uh, we're gonna confirm that our driver is installed properly. And from that command, we'll also check NVIDIA sim command, SMI command. Will also check to confirm. We can also check the utilization of our driver from that particular command only. NVIDIA SMI. So I will show you once the driver got installed. I will show you how we can check uh, our GPU driver installation and consumption, utilization, and how do we run our Ollama on top of these NVIDIA GPUs. So basically, I guess approx 16 GB of GPU RAM is provided to us. I will see once this GPU driver got installed. We'll see via control panel, NVIDIA control panel. It will show us how much of RAM we have allocated for this particular VM. I think the installation is completed. NVIDIA. I have tried with AMD GPU as well, but the performance is little bit laggy on that particular GPU. So that was the reason I am preferring NVIDIA GPU. NVIDIA control panel is, I will see. Okay. 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 We'll see from here. See this one. Total available graphics memory, it's around 16 GB. We'll also see the our GPU family. 1 minute. We'll go to device manager, display drivers. You see, NVIDIA Tesla T4 is there. So now you know that driver is there in our VM. But I guess it will reboot. Not sure. We'll see if NVIDIA CMD command will run. Okay, it's running. So I'm not sure why it didn't require a reboot this time, but previously I have used this particular VMs and the reboot is required. We'll see. So you can see this no running processes is being utilizing our GPU as of now. If we are going to deploy any particular application, it will be shown here and you can see the utilization is 0 MB out of 16384 16 GB. So we'll deploy Ollama and we'll see that how it will show you. Continue without data. Okay. I'm not sure why the reboot is not required, but for safer side, we have to reboot it. So we'll install our Ollama module and then we'll reboot it. We'll visit Ollama. Ollama is there. Go to download. We'll download it for Windows. We'll install the Ollama and then we'll reboot our server for safer side. Because I'm not sure why the reboot is not been done this time. But previously, every time I have deployed this VM, the reboot is required. So we'll install the Ollama and then we'll reboot it for better performance. Okay, Ollama is downloaded, then we'll install it. So basically, we are using Ollama for running this open source LLMs on top of it. So you can see in Ollama, these many types of models are being supported. Lot of models are there. So we'll go with Llama 3.1 as of now because that is the stable. This one 8 billion parameter because I am utilizing it and it is by far good good LLM. So we'll stick to that. We'll install our Ollama module and then we'll uh, deploy this LLM module and then we'll see how our GPU will get utilized for this LLM. Before that, we're going to reboot. I will provide you all of the links like Ollama link or this Llama 3.1 link as well as my GitHub repository, so that you can uh, check my repo if you want uh, to download any particular, or you want to clone any particular repo, and these links from where you can download the particular libraries like Ollama software or LLM modules. So by that way, you can able to take that. Okay, still not required. CUDA version is going to be utilized for GPU, I guess. Okay, so by the time this is installing, Ollama is installing, we'll see how we can run our LLMs, or how we can download our LLMs on our VM. So basically, we'll have to select this VM, and then by default 8 billion parameter is selected. But if you select any other parameter and you want to particularly select 8 billion parameter, you have to copy this command and you have to run it in your command prompt. So it will, if the LLM module is already there, it will run that particular module, and if this LLM model is not there, it will firstly download the LLM model from this Ollama hub, and then it will run it. So I see this Ollama is okay. Do we need to reboot it one time? We will reboot it one time, and then we'll reboot it one time, and then we'll work on it for safer side, because we have installed the drivers and they are GPU intensive drivers, so it's better to reboot. It will not take much time, because all of these VMs are running on high performance GPU as well as CPU. So they are high performance hardware on which these VMs are running. Okay. Okay. We'll check our NVIDIA-SMI. Okay. We'll okay. So now our Ollama command is also working, and this list command basically list all the LLM models that are already been downloaded to this VM and are running, not running, but are downloaded to this VM, and we can consume them. So now we'll install this, download this LLM Llama 3.1, and then we'll see how our GPU reacts to that. We'll restore the pages. We'll see this is the command. We'll go in our command prompt. Ollama run 3.1 colon 8 billion parameters. So it will check and it will download that particular model. So basically the model is not there, so it's downloading. It's around 4.9 GB. It's already downloaded. It will take some time, and then we are good to go. So basically once the model is running, you can see this it will be shown here like no running processes found, and this, so it will be shown here that Ollama is utilizing this particular GPU. So by that way we can confirm that our LLM models are utilizing these GPU that are assigned to this VM. GPU name is Tesla T4. 16 gig of RAM is there. Okay. I think this is the temperature, 41 Celsius. Previously it was 39. Okay. So it will take some time because it's the first time the Ollama is downloading this model, also deploying it in this VM. Okay. Once this model is running, it will be shown here in running processes. Yes, Ollama will going to be shown here, I guess so. Okay. Okay, now it's there. Hello. Okay. So it's working. We'll show here. Now you can see out of 16 gigs, approx 6 gigs is being utilized by our Ollama. And you can see here also this Ollama server is utilizing this GPU memory. So by that way we can confirm that our Ollama LLM model is utilizing this GPU, and we are utilizing this Llama 3.1 8 billion parameters for that. So basically Llama 3.1 8 billion parameter is running on Ollama, and Ollama is utilizing our GPU that is assigned to this VM. So by this way we can deploy our Azure our VM on top of Azure Cloud with GPU, and we can utilize GPU for our LLM work. So yeah, so yes, this is it from my side. If you like this video, please do like, comment, subscribe, and also share. Thank you.